Kick a little something for them cars that be bumped.
It isn't nothing like that. It isn't nothing like that good soul music. Now use it and let Jay prove it. Just lose it. With everything you do, just know she got your back, yo. And she'll even make you laugh show after show. She got the vibes that'll make you ride top down. And if you got a couple pounds, she'll be around. Justified madness.
They don't with me, but I say they can't with me. Just like the air, I'm everywhere. How you say it so
pop it. You would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my 5 attachments. Why'd you come from me about a man? You back, they come at me about too. I don't even find attractive. I don't know that I just seen them on the town before. I can't be up in her face, I took her down before. When I lose a I just pop out and go find some more. Soon as I feel like my time get wasted, then it's time to go. They say they don't with me, but I say they can't with me. Just like the air, I'm everywhere. How you say it so me? Them should've stayed down. They could've been up to me, but all they doing is talking down. Cause they can't get up with me. My ex know my old friend, both they some clowns. Thinking that she got one up on me, she got my hand me down. He thought he wasn't gonna have to stand on like he was handicapped. Made that stand on it. Now it's
What's up, what's happening? It's your girl, J1 Yvette. It's Saturday, November 5th, 2022, and welcome to the Shoutout Saturday edition of Justified Madness. That was new music from GloRilla featuring Cardi B with Tomorrow 2. Shout out to GloRilla, who made a name for herself as a social media personality. Then she burst onto the hip-hop scene with the single FNF. She hails from Memphis, Tennessee, and she's 23 years old, born July 28, 1999. Her given name is Gloria Hallelujah Woods, but you can call her Glo. I want to send a shout out to everybody that's getting out to the polls early for this midterm election. Y'all are turning out in record numbers, and I am here for it. Early voting has ended in most states, so if you're eligible, you better get yourself to the polls on Tuesday, November 8th and vote. There's too much on the line not to. And if you need any information, go to vote.org and click on your state to find out all the particulars in your state. Now, I want to send a shout out to my twamly, especially those who are still riding with me, even though this bird app suddenly stopped allowing me to follow people back. What is up with that? Y'all need to fix it. Anyway, I lost a bunch of followers, but it turns out that many of them didn't actually unfollow me. This bird app is getting weird, but I've decided not to leave unless they start charging. And on that note, shout out to all the sane folks who have decided to stay on Twitter. We need reasonable voices to stay in the room as this new owner tries to tank his own investment. Seems kind of weird to me, but these are pretty weird times. Shout out to Bruno Mars, who's got a lineup of shows in Vegas beginning this New Year's Eve and going on through next February. I'm still anxiously awaiting a Silk Sonic tour announcement. Hint, hint, hint. We're out here hoping and wishing for that because many of us didn't get a chance to travel to Vegas to see them. So we gonna need y'all to come bring that show to a city near us. Hint, hint, hint. And finally, shout out to my girl Pynk Dymund. She's the DMV's newest female rap artist who is creating a buzz on these interwebs. She's a mysterious girl choosing not to post her pics online so that you can judge her strictly by her music. She just dropped a new single called Goodbye, and she's currently in the studio working on her debut album. Let's get into it, y'all. This is Pynk Dymund with Goodbye, and you're tuned into the Shoutout Saturday edition of Justified Madness with your girl J1 Yvette.
Yeah, I caught you of mine. Ain't gonna fight it ain't worth it cause I'm doing me. Ain't gonna shed another tear of a community deep. And that's where you had a diamond but you out here chasing glass. You had my heart but my love is in the past. You had a real one but you didn't appreciate it. Now you lost it all and I know you gotta hate it. You had a diamond but you out here chasing glass. You had my heart but my love is in the past. You had a real one but you didn't appreciate it. Now you lost it all and I know you gotta hate it. My girls tried to tell me that you wasn't the one, but I wanted to believe you so I made you the one. Gave you my heart and soul, boy, I was naive. Can't believe you was out here holding around on me. Instagram model, strippers, time and again.
Yo, what's new with the movies this week? What's new in music, yo?
Your girl Jay Wani, that's about to tell you.
What's new in music and movies this week?
New singles dropping this week include Alice in Wonderland with Down the Line, Ashanti and Falling for You, Black Eyed Peas with Anita and El Alfa with Simply the Best, Chloe featuring Lotto with For the Night, Juice WRLD with In My Head, Keith Urban and Street Called Maine, Mackenzie McKay with Don't Wait Up, Macklemore featuring NLE Choppa with Faithful, Polo G and Bag Talk, Rihanna with Lift Me Up from the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack, and SZA with her new single, Shirt. New albums dropping this week include Black Birdie with Happily, Dragonette with 20s, Fred Again and Actual Life 3 January 1st through September 9th, 2022, Kodak Black with Cutthroat Bill Volume 1, The Beatles Revolver Sessions, and Tom Odell with Best Day of My Life. For the full list of new music, check out officialcharts.com and click on New Releases. New at the movies this week, A Hollywood High, Duran Duran live in concert. In this feature-length docu-concert film, Duran Duran celebrate their 4-decade-long career, the release of their latest studio album, Future Past, and the launch of a global world tour. An extraordinary night of music shot on a Los Angeles rooftop with the iconic Capitol Tower behind them and the Hollywood sign in the distance. The film was directed by 3 award-winning industry veterans, Gavin Elder, Vincent Adam Paul, and George Scott. A Hollywood High reminds us of Duran Duran's prolific and diverse songwriting and captures their boundless live energy. The film also brings to life the band's deep and lasting relationship with Los Angeles through exclusive new interviews, behind-the-scenes video, and unseen archival footage, charting the band's rise to become one of the most influential and successful groups of all time. It's a celebration from beginning to end that will have everyone on their feet dancing. Now, if you'd rather binge watch from your sofa, no worries. Peacock's got current shows, new movies, live sports and events, and so much more streaming now. There's something for everyone streaming now on Peacock. You can choose the free version or get more premium content with packages starting at just $4.99 a month. Peacock, you can't not watch. Now that's the wrap up for the week. Let's get back to the show. You're tuned into Justified Madness, and I'm your girl, Jay Wani Vet.
What's hood, y'all? I'm Pynk Dymund, the flyest miss that you never did see, and you're listening to Justified Madness with my big sis, Jay Wani Vet. Holla back 2 times.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge. The coat seats, they some cannibals. Eaters. They like to geek. Drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she say she saying 3D. Wow. I go in the jungle and they got a coat. I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this for the fam, cause this bigger than me. Big. Color stones in my infinity lane. And in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real.
Water on me like the sauna. Some carrots, some pointers. All these commas, I want fun. Me go gunners out the jungle. Buy it off. Cake on me, no funnel. Cash. Drop top feeling like stunner.
It's the Shoutout Saturday edition of Justified Madness with your girl J1 Yvette. That was music from Quavo and Takeoff by request from my girl Kiana in New Orleans. It's called Hotel Lobby. Rest in power to Takeoff, who was tragically gunned down this past Monday night in Houston, Texas. Before that, we heard a throwback from Notorious B.I.G. and Bone Thugs and Harmony with Notorious Thugs. That song appeared on both Bone Thugs and Harmony's Greatest Hits album, as well as Notorious B.I.G.'s Life After Death album. And that's also by request for my boy Trey in Moe County, Maryland. Now, a quick programming note. I will be back on the air tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for Sunday Inspiration at blogtalkradio.com/Sunday Inspiration. That's where I like to fill your tank up with that good gospel music to get you ready to face your week. And if you miss any episodes of the show or want to replay your favorite episodes, no worries. I got you. Just click on over to blogtalkradio.com/justifiedmadness or look for the podcast just about everywhere you get your podcasts, including but not limited to GeoSavin, Podchaser, and Podcast Addict. Look for Justified Madness with J1 Yvette, as well as Justified Madness Extra, where I take a deeper dive into some subjects, and I do that about once a month or so. I didn't do one for October, but I've got one coming up soon, so just keep an ear out for that. Follow, subscribe, share, review, and know that all the love is deeply appreciated. Now, I want to send a major shout out to my official promo team, Team J1 Yvette, which is run by my girls Brenda J, Tracy, and Amina. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Team J1 Yvette. That's team like a football team, JWANYVETTE. And don't forget to follow me on the Twitter at J1Yvette1. Again, it's JWANYVETTE and the number 1. Now, I can no longer take live calls now that the show is pre-recorded, but I do live tweet every single show. Now, in case Twitter goes sideways, there's still a lot of ways you can follow me. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Fanbase. You can find me at Justified Madness 31 on all of those platforms. And if you're on Patreon, don't forget to come join my squad at patreon.com/justifiedmadness31. And you can support me there for as little as $1 a month, y'all. So definitely, I got you on that. And I got lots of exclusives and behind the scenes stuff. So once again, patreon.com/justifiedmadness31. Now I want to send a shout out to all my fan bam, whether by blood or by love. I love you to life and I love you for real. Shout outs to my Twamley once again, to all my Mad Hatters, my Young Nation, my Moco Rowdies, Ace, Deuce, Trey. I love y'all. Boogie, Coco, Tamisha, Shayla, Alex, Momo, Shane, and last but never ever least, my daughter Jessie. Some of y'all know her as Jessie James, and she's the voice you hear at the top of the hour every Wednesday and Saturday night right here on Justified Madness. Now, coming up, I'm taking you to Wakanda, y'all. First, I've got The Weeknd featuring Kendrick Lamar with Pray For Me, and that's from the Black Panther soundtrack. Then on the other side of the commercial, I'm closing out with Rihanna and Lift Me Up, and that's from the upcoming Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which opens next Friday, November 11th. Who's going to see it? Have you pre-ordered your tickets yet? Do you have your all-white outfit ready? I know I'm ready. It's going to be a red carpet event, and I don't care where you are, honey. It's a red carpet event everywhere. This is going to be a celebration. Chadwick Boseman continue to rest in power. T'Challa will always live on in our hearts. Thanks for rocking with me. This is the Shoutout Saturday edition of Justified Madness, and I'm your girl, J1 Yvette.
I'm always ready for a war again. Go down that road again. It's all the same. Ready to take a life again. You know I'll ride again. It's all the same. Tell me who's gonna save me from myself when this life is all I know. Tell me who's gonna save me from this hell. Without you, I'm not alive. Who gon' pray for me?
It's back. Ladies, make some noise. The Millennium Tour. You know we had to bring it back. And this time, it's turned up. Starring Bow Wow, Mario, Carrie Hilson, Lloyd, Pleasure P. That boy Sammy. Hold up, it's Pynk. I like the way you do that right there. Crime Mob. Trailville. Little Scrappy. Them franchise boys. The Yin Yang Twins. Travis Porter. And the reunion of Day 26. The Millennium Tour. Turned up.
Now I done been with different kind of girls. Look like I done seen them all, but ain't none of them at all.
To get your tickets or find out when the Millennium Tour is near you, log on to gsquaredevents.com or bpctickets.com.
Yo, what's up? This is John O.
This is Priest Forever.
And we are
the Gecko Brothers.
And right now, you're listening to Justified Madness.
Yes, so make sure you listen every time it's on the air. That's what's up.
And stay gecko.
Lift me up, hold me down, keep me close, safe and sound. Burning in a hopeless dream. Hold me when you go to sleep. Keep me in the warmth of your love when you depart. Keep me safe.
Thanks for rocking with your girl. I'm J1 Yvette, and I'll see you again tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for Sunday Inspiration at blogtalkradio.com/Sunday Inspiration.